Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I'll start with my first structure. It's going to be a scratch-built boiler house. Today we'll erect the brick walls for the building. A great experience for any modeler, for brickwork has many great details. I started by googling around what I could find about boiler houses. What do they look like? What would I like to model? How much space have I got? I then started sketching, trying out some dimensions, and finally made a scale drawing in SketchUp. And that's just the outlines of some basic shapes. I'll design the rest as I go. This just functions as a basic template so I can start cutting. I then glue the template on 3mm thick cardboard. Cardboard is cheap, easy to use and easy to glue on, and widely for sale. The drawbacks are that cutting it takes some effort and it warps, but there are ways around that. So I'm cutting the basic shape here and the window openings. I do this for the front facade and for the side walls. As this building functions as a backdrop building, there's no need for a rear facade. Now I glue the bricks on the side facade. I use standard brick cards for this. It's for sale by Nog. I leave the bottom centimeter free, as I want to cover the plinth with natural stone instead of brick. I do this by gluing small styrene strips to the cardboard. You see me cutting the strips here. It's 2mm wide styrene and it's very thin. I'm eyeballing the length here since they will be placed in a free pattern. Here you see me gluing them on. This takes a bit of time, but that's no problem. It's a very satisfying job. You see that the edge is rough on one side, which is no problem. I can just cut the excess off later. The next step is to cut the windows open. You see me do that here. As I do so, I cut the brick card so that it leaves a strip of 3mm wide that I can fold to the inside of the window. I put in the piece of cardboard that came out to support the card whilst it is drying. Now the buttresses. I cut them from polystyrene foam. The buttresses have two functions. They look nice and realistic, but they also conceal the edge seams that I dislike in many brick models. Let's start with the easy bit, gluing them on. When placing them, I like them having a bit of extra size. After all, cutting off the excess is easier than adding a shortage, and this way you always get them nicely even and flush. Now the fun begins. Very carefully I'm cutting the individual stones out of the foam. Use a new knife blade. A new blade every day keeps the swearing away. It's obviously very careful work, but it's also very rewarding and great fun to do. Here I'm doing the butt joints. And just a touch of paint. In the end it should look like this. And well, I'm quite happy with that. Above windows you always see a layer of vertical bricks. Let's mimic that. The first step is to remove the brick card where we want to. Then we glue in a row of vertical bricks, push it a bit. Done. The white seams are very easy to mask with some paint. So, there you go. Starts to look like a brick building, right? Using the same techniques, I finished the crude brick walls for the building. Nice shape on the layout, huh? In the following episodes, we'll dive into detailing the roofline, adding windows, making a roof with a skylight, making an interior with 3 Lancashire boilers, adding a chimney, and a coal loading facility for coal trains. After all, we're running model trains here. Please like and subscribe and join me for the next phase next time. See ya!